In the early 19th century, Britain was eager to trade with China, a nation possessing valuable goods such as silk, tea, and porcelain. While China was self-sufficient, the British sought these products to enhance their economy, prompting them to expand their trade ventures. China limited their imports, requiring payment for their goods in silver, which led to an unfavorable trade balance for Britain. Desperate to level this disparity, British merchants looked for alternative products to exchange for Chinese goods. British traders began smuggling opium into China, exploiting the addictive properties of the narcotic to establish a profitable exchange. This illicit trade sowed the seeds for conflict as opium addiction spread like wildfire through the Chinese population. The growing addiction crisis placed immense pressure on the Chinese economy, health, and social structures. Public dependence on opium spiraled out of control, forcing Chinese authorities to take measures to combat the burgeoning drug epidemic. In 1839, Chinese Emperor Daowang appointed Lin Zexu as the commissioner to curb the opium trade. Known for his integrity, Lin Zexu pledged his commitment to eradicating the narcotic from Chinese shores. Shortly upon his appointment, Lin Zexu took drastic measures by confiscating over 20,000 chests of opium from foreign traders and destroying them, a bold act that challenged British interests directly. British merchants, outraged by the loss of their major income source, pressed the British government to retaliate. The destruction of goods worth millions shot tensions to a boiling point, setting the stage for war. In November 1839, Britain declared war on China, marking the start of the First Opium War. Leveraging their advanced navy, Britain sought to enforce and secure their trading rights. The British Navy, equipped with modern weaponry and armored steamships, dominated the Chinese waters. Their firepower and strategic prowess overwhelmed Chinese defenses, capturing key ports and cities. British forces targeted Canton, a vital trading hub located along the Pearl River. The city, under heavy bombardment, fell to the British, forcing China's hand in further negotiations. In 1842, the war culminated with the signing of the Treaty of Nanking. China conceded significant trade privileges to Britain, including ceding Hong Kong, opening up additional treaty ports, and paying indemnities. Despite the treaty, tensions lingered as unfair terms left China dissatisfied and humiliated. The British victory exacerbated existing grievances, and resentment simmered below the surface. The imbalance and exploitation bred anti-Western sentiment among the Chinese populace. Viewing the British as invasive powers, the seeds of animosity grew between East and West. Continued friction over trade terms and diplomatic misunderstandings led to another conflict. Between 1856 to 1860, the Second Opium War erupted, exacerbating hostilities further. Britain, this time allied with France, launched military campaigns against the Qing dynasty as both nations sought greater leverage over Chinese trade and governance. The unyielding coalition forces penetrated Chinese defenses with unrelenting might, utilizing superior military tactics to gain the upper hand. The devastation was substantial, weakening Qing authority. In a defining moment, Allied forces looted and burned the Old Summer Palace in Beijing in 1860, a cultural and historical devastation that left China scarred. Failure to secure favorable terms led to the Treaty of Tientsin in 1858, which expanded upon Nanking stipulations and opened further ports to Western powers. The treaties granted foreign powers significant control and influence within China, establishing special economic zones where Western interests dominated trade and commerce. The wars led to societal upheaval, weakening China's sovereignty and sparking widespread unrest. The traditional power structure eroded, giving rise to shifts in political ideology.